during the day. So we were harassed by both the communists and the anti-communists. But we did not abandon our non-partisan, non-partisan stand, because that is our idea of service, non-discrimination. The communists were our brothers, the anti-communists were our brothers and sisters also. We don't want to kill our brothers and sisters. And in our peace movement, there was a time when we conduct a campaign for peace called "Don't Shoot Your Brother," because even they are communists, they are your brother. Even they are anti-communists, they are your brother. It's stupid to use foreign weapons to shoot each other. One of the 5 survived. He was seriously wounded, and they thought he was dead. In the morning, Sister Chen Kong came with her little car, and she discovered that all the workers were carried away. And finally, she discovered the dead bodies of the 4. There's a young monk who was shot in the belly, but he was able to survive. And we brought him to the hospital. He was able to survive, and he told us the truth, what was happened. We organized a ceremony, invited many people to come. And in the speech that we read in the ceremony is that, dear friends, you kill us because you thought that we were your enemy. We were trying to destroy you. But our intention is not to destroy anyone. We have been trained in order to love and to serve. We did not want the death of anyone, whether they are communists or non-communists, anti-communists. If you really understand us and understand our motivation, you would not have killed us like that. And we knew that they were there in a crowd listening. The second time, they came to our campus, School of Youth for Social Service, where we train young workers. During the night, in the dorm, they threw grenades in it. And they even threw one grenade in my room. The one thrown in my room was returned outside because there was a curtain inside. And the attack made several people wounded. And one student worker died right away. Another social worker lost a limb and got 300 pieces of grenade into her body. Her name is Hương, Bùi Thị Hương. She's a native of Bến Tre also. I was in Paris, trying to call for the cessation of hostility. And we arranged that Bùi Thị Hương be brought to Japan for treatment. That night she was losing a lot of blood, and thanks to a Japanese lady who was a volunteer worker at the School of Youth for Social Service, that she got enough blood to survive. And when she was sent to Japan, they told us that they had tried to extract the pieces of grenade that in her body. They have extracted quite a few hundred, because there are so many of them. Because this kind of anti-personal grenade, they are supposed to be broken into so many tiny pieces in order to hit as many people as possible. And they could not remove all. There was still something like 100 of pieces in her body that could not be extracted. They leave them and they left them in the body of that young lady. It was cold in Tokyo, and she cannot use the electric blanket, because if she uses the electric blanket, and then she feels funny because there were metal, piece of metals within herself. The communists fear that we are with the CIA, with the anti-communists. They suspect us. The anti-communists fear that we disguise communists. So, and they have fear, but they have also suspicion. They have anger. And almost everyone was acting on the foundation of fear, anger, and suspicion. And that is the war from within. There was an American soldier who is now a disciple of mine. His unit was caught in an ambush, and most of the people in his unit was killed in the ambush. He and a few others survived. He was so angry. He wanted to revenge. He wanted to punish. So he went to the village where the ambush took place with the idea to retaliate. And guess what he did? He brought along a few dozens of sandwiches. He put explosive in the sandwiches. And he left the bag of sandwich at the gate of the village, and he hid it himself, so that people who caught the sandwich, who are hungry, they would eat it and they would die.